Cheers to the people. What's up? Welcome to a beautiful fight week. And welcome to Lunchtime Live. Tuesday edition. The first Lunchtime Live of the week. The first of many, really. I hope you all are doing well. I'm feeling pretty good. I have been fighting off a cold like a savage as of late. I wasn't feeling good from Thursday last week to Sunday. I feel better now. Been after it with those airbornes, vitamin D3, and some good ass sleep, bro. So trying to make magic happen, man. I hope you guys are doing well. I see the chat starting to pop off. What's up? What's up? Shout out to the people. What's good? I'm chilling, man. I'm chilling. Do you think Diaz beats Lewis in Contender Series today? I'm going to believe in the Jourdain brother. I'm going to believe in baby Jourdain going out there and getting a win. I think he can. I believe in it. I hope for it. I think it's a possibility, and I think the probability is high too. I wouldn't call myself sick, Jay. I'd call myself feeling good, Jay. Fighting it off, Jay. Tell me to take a Ripskis? Fuck no. No Ripskis for me. Scottsdale, Arizona's right here, right now. What's up, yes, freak? Thickness is a cheater. You got lucky, broski. I won't argue that I got lucky, but I still got a W, so it is what it is. Yeah, there's definitely shit going around, man. Everybody's got a stuffy nose. You like Avi draws over Kubanza? All right. Braden Study pushing him the other side. See any of the fighters going to decision for Contender Series? I like a no distance parlay here. I feel like we're live for a lot of finishes tonight. What's up, Herb? Good to see you, bro. Hey, Good Noodle MMA. What's going on, man? Thank you for the $2. Pyfer, Zalal, Yuri, Marab, Alex for the main card. What about you? The only difference I have is Ankalaev and Rountree, but a Rountree pick. It feels more like a fucking flip of a coin. A lot of clients came in stuffy last week. Yeah, dude, I swear everybody's got a fucking cold right now. It's because of the season change, man. What's up, MJ? I'm doing good, man. Savages everywhere we go. Full sense strange. I see savages everywhere we go. Everywhere we look, we got savages around every corner, man. Avidraz has been beating real competition. Multiple Bellator fighters. Kubanza has beaten a bunch of guys with padded records. I mean, Avidraz fucked up Takashi Sato. But I feel like it's a wash, Takashi Sato. The Bellator veterans you're talking about, where? Marcus Watson, who was 0-1 in Bellator. The guy just seems like he's taking dives. Albert Gonzalez, who is 1-2 in Bellator, but has a 3-6 MMA record at the time that they fought, though. I don't know, man. He beat the corpse at Takashi Sato, too. AJ this week is going to be fire. Let's go, Rose Simmons. You had migraines last week like a motherfucker. I'm sorry, bro. I'm hoping you're feeling better, man. Migraines are the worst shit. You think Diaz and Campbell fights go under 2.5 rounds? Probably. Especially the Campbell one. But the Diaz and Jourdain fight could get into the later stages. I just think both are going to fight hyper aggressive, especially Diaz. I think he probably gets caught. Kubanza, a pole, a Muhammad Ali. I don't know, man. Kubanza looks like he can eat a good shot. I like Kubanza. You change your name to Ripsky Enjoyer when you're a high 2 weeks ago. Now YouTube won't change it back for 2 weeks. Fuck it, man. You're Ripsky Enjoyer for life now. What's up, KZ? I think Ankalaev gives Prime John Jones an interesting fight, at least. What does co-main stink of Corey upset? Am I crazy? It doesn't stink of the Corey upset in actuality. It's just how our brains work is we have to see some type of underdog with a chance. And that's like a, underdog story that would be so beautiful. But odds are Marab beats his ass for 5 rounds. Thank you for $2, good noodle. Yeah, it sucks Ozzy Diaz pulled out. He was definitely going to get slaughtered. It was the definition of a squash match. Some of you guys really like the Sandhagen side. I respect you guys going for the dog, but I don't see it. Campbell by sub plus 260. All right, so let's talk some Contender Series betting real quick. I want to discuss a little bit of the prop side of Contender Series. We talked about it during the actual breakdown that today I was going to give you guys a little bit of a betting type tips for Contender Series props because we don't have the Contender Series props when I do the weigh-in show. So let's look at the most obvious one. So Curtis Campbell should most likely get a finish here. I think Demba Sek is pretty bad. Curtis Campbell to win inside of the distance, minus 180, minus 160. To be honest with you, you could just play a Curtis Campbell wins inside of the distance. And I think that's a pretty valid bet, even though the odds are not as lucrative as maybe chasing a Campbell wins by sub. I would say, for my liking, it's a damn near guarantee he's finishing this mediocre guy. Ateba needs to jump up like CLD or Shara, no more cans. But he's still young. He's only 23. They're still trying to build him. Thank you, Good Noodle, for the 2. So for the first fight on Contender Series, I really think, or the first quality bet on Contender, it's the second fight of the card. I really think Campbell inside distance feels like a lock. I get it. You're not getting plus money. Maybe you're less crazy about it. But I feel as though this is a confident play for a finish call. So I'm going to write this down, and then we'll review it once again at the end. All right, Campbell to win inside of the distance. That is confidence high. Now, I also predict that Campbell is going to win this fight by a submission, though it's not impossible for him to go out and win by a KO, which is, why I like the inside distance line more than anything. Campbell's resume has 4 KOs, 1 submission, 2 decisions. The thing is, Demba Sek is very mediocre on the ground, and I really feel like we see him getting his back taken and subbed. Of course, though, possibility of Campbell getting the fit. Oh, my God. Trading Champ is gifted 20 memberships. Shout out to the generous Gem to Society Trading Champ. Last night on Moneyline, he donated $300. Today, he just gifted 20 memberships. Absolute certified savagery with the Trading Champ. Thank you for blessing the channel, man. What an absolute gangster. Love you, Trading Champ. What a savage. W Trading Champ in chat, guys. W to the Trading Champ. Wow. That's incredible. That is the real Trading Champ. Holy shit. He is a sponsor, bro. Absolute savage. Thank you, buddy. I really appreciate you. Look at where Kubanza trains. Listen, Kubanza looks pretty good overall, though. Aligia Kubanza. He trains at the same gym as Puja Tomar. AJ, can we get a Brahimaj pick flip? We might. And it's funny that you say this. On Moneyline last night, I was considering it too. I might pick flip to Brahimaj. The more I think about it, it's not so much skills that get the win. It's going to be dog. Now, who wants it better? I feel like Brahimaj needs it more. So I might pick flip that one. That's definitely one that's on the lineup for me to go the other side. W Trading Champ, bro. Thank you for 20 gifted memberships. Make sure you guys keep running the likes up. Keep running the fucking savage likes up. Campbell by sub makes a lot of sense to me at plus 215, but your safest bet there would be the inside distance. Like, it seems almost a guarantee he finishes Demba. Demba is not good, guys. He's not good. Now, Rashid Vagabov and Paulo da Silva, Vagabov literally has T-Rex arms, and I don't love a guy with the fucking reach of a women's flyweight fighting in the men's division, especially against a lanky Brazilian. The thing is, he's got Dagestan wrestling, combat sambo, master of sport. The takedown game is fucking solid. I really favor Vagabov winning, but I really have to say, Paula De Silva's grappling should at the very least keep him in for an over a round and a half. So I think we got the over 1.5 as my confident call there. What's the over 1.5? Minus 165. All right. Come on, bro. If Vagabov finishes him early, I would be rather surprised. This kid's good. He's not going to get melted quick. He's a good level of grappler. Vagabov is live to get a finish, but I just wouldn't chase an inside distance line here, especially seeing that De Silva's a grappler. If Vagabov gets a sub, it's not worth it at plus 185, nor is it worth it on the KO. I think having some faith in the durability of De Silva and the submission defense is your best bet for that fight. So right now we got two lines that I like. Curtis Campbell inside distance, Vagabov De Silva over a round and a half. Now with Elijah Kubanza and Christopher Alvidraz, it seems like the chat is a little bit split on these two. I'm actually going to throw a poll up for this one because I want to see what the community is thinking with this Contender Series fight. I like Kubanza. Watching tape on Kubanza, I'm like, this guy seems to have skills in all areas, really fucking in shape, really durable type guy. But to be fair, Alvidraz seems to have some good hand speed. His kickboxing is sharp. Like, I understand the opposite side. And I saw some of you guys in chat talking a goat shed prospect. A goat shed prospect. And you guys are worried that we got a Muhammad Ali 2.0 with the side of Kubanza in this one. WJ helping us find in value for Contender. Listen, I wish the props were out when I do the full breakdown. Instead, I do it here. I figure this, I should have been doing this all season, but at least I started now, and then for next season, we'll be ready to go. All right, so looking towards the betting side. Kubanza, Alvidraz, minus 275 for Kubanza. I think he's got the tools to win, but you're laying a lot of chalk down for a guy that only has 7 pro fights, and Alvidraz has a karate combat win. His stand-up is good. Over 1.5 rounds plus 105. You know, Kubanza can crack, and I understand the hype on his knockout abilities. He had 3 straight first-round knockouts in Brave, but his most recent fight, he won by a decision. I was impressed by his decision win in that fight against a pretty talented Sambo practitioner. And then I'm looking at it and thinking to myself, okay, Christopher Alvidraz on the other side. Honestly, the guy is the definition of violence, though. 2 straight, 3 straight, 4 straight first-round knockouts. How's the chin hold up on both sides? How's the durability on both sides? I feel like it comes down to that factor, man. How is the durability, man? Skills pay the bills, you said, Jay. It's true. Both guys here are skilled. Both guys here have UFC potential on the horizon. Both guys young. 27 for the side of Kubanza, 28 for Alvidraz. Let's see. Does the fight start round 2 at minus 145? Does the fight start the second round, guys? Fight starts. I feel like fight starts round 2. I don't know about a first round finish. I don't know. I don't really love the bet. I feel like we could see this fight going into the later stages, man. If it's a Kubanza decision, I'm not shocked. Alvidraz is quick. It's the spread side of things. How my brain tells me this one. Kubanza money line is a little wide at minus 275, but I do predict him to win. I do feel like Kubanza is going to be a physically imposing threat. I do think he's going to be a little bit more fine-tuned, and I think he can push Alvidraz. Though Alvidraz is not going to be an easy out for Kubanza. Does the fight start round 2? Maybe. You like Kubanza inside distance? Problem is, though, do I want to lay down minus 160 for Kubanza inside distance? Kubanza inside distance is ugly, man. Ugly. Minus 185, minus 160 range. I don't like that. I feel like it's a little risky, but at least it's plus money. I would say over 1.5 rounds. Makes sense. I know people are going to say it's nuts, but I do think it could go over. Starts round 2 is also good at minus 145. But I'm going to put the asterisk on this one that I feel more confident in the previous 2 calls as opposed to this one. I feel better about parlay. If you told me right now, parlay that I think's a lock, Campbell inside distance, Vagabov De Silva over 1.5. That would be my parlay right there. That's what I think is worth playing. Kubanza over 1.5 gives you more value. Kubanza starts round 2, but tricky, man. Also, guys, we're at 26 likes. Let's get 30 likes up in here for the Contender Series prop bet and breakdown. Let's keep going through. All right, we went through Kubanza, Alvidraz. I'm picking Kubanza. You could go the money line. You could go the over 1.5. You could go the fight starts round 2. Kubanza inside distance is minus 160. It's live, but the value doesn't really jump out. You think if you're doing Kubanza by finish, might as well do the under? The thing is, though, he did get a stoppage in the 3rd round a few fights ago. He won a decision in his last fight. I guess I'm giving Alvidraz the respect. I think he could make it to the later stages. But I get the fear of it. I feel like Kubanza money line, if I'm picking based upon a winning method, or if I'm going time, I might go over. That's what I'm thinking. But this fight here, less confident than the other 2. Luis Jourdain and Magno Diaz. I am picking the side of Luis Jourdain. I believe Magno Diaz is going to be an over-aggressive striker. And if Luis Jourdain doesn't have a glass slipper jaw, I believe that Luis Jourdain could catch him with some big shots here. I believe Luis Jourdain could land some thunderous shots. I believe we have a good fight between these 2 guys. Over 2.5 is plus 165. Fight ends inside distance is minus 160. Let's see. Jourdain inside distance plus 125. Diaz inside distance plus 265. I think Diaz is going to be aggressive, man. I think Diaz fights hard. And that could lead him into getting a knockout win, or that could lead him to getting knocked out. I feel like the way these 2 match up, violence is damn near guaranteed. I like fight ends inside of the distance here at minus 160. So I'm going to say Jourdain, Diaz, ITD, or fight. Fight does not go the distance. And the tag is minus 160. I'd be rather surprised if they go all 3 with the way that these 2 are going to fight. It's going to be high action throughout, man. You're betting against a Canadian for the first time ever? Damn, Brady. You're going against your own, but you know what? You're going for a fighting nerd savage. I can't really blame you. The guy's a terrifying force. All right, so looking at this here. Jourdain, Magno Diaz. Money lines are not attractive on the Jourdain side. If you like the underdog, Magno Diaz has big power. Magno Diaz is aggressive. Magno Diaz is a scary striker with, I would say, a pretty legit stand-up game. A lot shorter. I think Jourdain could catch him. I think Magno Diaz comes off to me as a little bit arrogant. I think he's going to be over-aggressive, kind of like we see with D Silva. And I think a counter shot KO from Jourdain is possible. But Jourdain could also catch him in a sub, man. Jourdain by club and sub is D-Gen, but it's not out of the realm of possibility. Jourdain has one submission win, but to be fair, he does like that gilly, like his brother. Magno Diaz has one submission loss, and he was caught in a gilly. An over-aggressive Magno Diaz caught in a gilly. Not saying this is a great lock play, but if you're just looking for, Jourdain D-Gen value side, Jourdain sub D-Gen value. All right? That's what I'm thinking. Fight does not go the distance at minus 160 is better. Jourdain sub for the D-Gen value at, plus 800 is more of a fun attack. Jourdain's a boxer, was fought 5 times in 7 years. Well, he was boxing pro. You don't think he's winning by sub? You think he's getting sub? Why is it that I think Magno Diaz is not that good? That's why I like fight ends inside of the distance the most. I think the fight's not going long. So that's where the confidence is at. But if you want value, Jourdain. But what's the sub on Diaz? Diaz by sub 5-1. If you like the Diaz by sub side, you can ride with the fucking plus 500 if you think he catches Jourdain in something. Is Costa out of Fighting Nerds? Yeah, he is. It's all Fighting Nerds at the top. W Moneyline stream. Hey, I appreciate you, dog. I'm closing out the poll for our last fight, but Cubanza is 69% of the people's pick. I'm going to throw one up for Jourdain and Diaz as well, because I'm curious where you guys' head is at. Magno Diaz. Magno Diaz seems like a crazy fucking guy. Costa, it says he's not with the Fighting Nerds. I'm 99% sure he is, though. Sometimes it has the wrong gym that they're at, bro. You can't always trust what gym they say they're at. Thoughts on Vanderford versus Brahimaj? Vanderford has only beaten Veretennikov, who sucks, and Brahimaj is primarily a wrestler grappler. I picked Vanderford, but I'm honestly considering, for the first time in a long time, a legit pick flip. A lot of people have come to me on that one, and that was one that I didn't feel confident in. And then I saw the tag. I'm like, this is stupid. So I almost feel as though better off just attack the underdog. And if Vanderford looks good, he looks good. I'm picking Juice and you. Yeah, I think he does get it. You watch Moneyline every Tuesday with the morning coffee? Well, W to you, Thai Nation. Cheers. I just spilled coffee all over my fucking face, bro. I'm a certified coffee savage, bro. Bana, bana, bana. I don't want to be anything other than what I've been trying to be lately. Ooh, 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 ooh. I feel like I should have titled this stream Contender Series bets in the front and then UFC 320 predictions, because we're going dialed in with Contender Series bets more than the rest. So I'm going to just fucking make that change right now. You guys feeling the same thing? Like, I feel like we're going heavy with the betting breakdown. I could honestly title it Contender Series betting breakdown. Bet seems cooler. Fuck that. You know what they say, bro. Simplicity is key. Contender Series bets. UFC 320 predictions. Dariush versus BSD. Yeah, I like that title more. I like that title more. Clean your beard. I need to, Herb. I know. I need to. Or you meant because I had fucking coffee in it. Let's go, chat. Contender Series betting breakdown. I should have been doing this all season. But note, for the rest of the season, we're doing Contender Series betting, in-depth, props, etc. on Tuesdays prior to Contender Series. So if you're not watching the Tuesday Contender Series bet show, you're missing out. It's still the live stream with the Q&A vibe. It's still a lunchtime live, but we're focused on the Contender Series gambling side. I don't want to be anything other. Contender Series is the wave right now. I'm a savage. I don't need to clean my beard. You went Shahbazyan and Yuri. I think you got a chance, Junior Troy. Both alive. I missed the dono. Let me get it right now. Captain Autism. You see Vanderlei Silva get stiffened like a board? I did. That was pretty rough. Thank you for the 2. Why is he throwing headbutts in a boxing match? Why is he throwing headbutts in a fucking boxing match? Why is he being such an asshole? Stop. Chill the fuck out. Vanderlei, that is insane of you. I'm not saying it was nice that he got knocked out after, but it is karma. He got fucking sucker shotted by the fucking son of the guy he was fighting. Thank you for the $2, man. Thank you for the $2. I'm feeling Avidra's counter KO. I don't know why. Respect, Johnson. If you like it, I say good luck to you, man. Thank you for the $2, man. He even threw knees. It just doesn't make any sense. It's delusion. It's downright disrespect. And it's some Vanderlei Silva madness per usual. Fucking Vanderlei. Vanderlei's always been a douchebag. True shit. Vanderlei was losing when it was strictly boxing. He definitely just got pissed. He was getting outboxed. Just don't do a boxing match if you're going to headbutt. Stick to MMA. AJ shaved head, no beard, new look. You know, I'll tell you guys, I'm thinking about shaving the mustache for the main event. What do you guys think, bro? Should I shave the stash for fucking Ankalaev? And then I was thinking after, I'm going to have to shave my beard because I'm not going to just fucking walk around like I'm straight out of Dagestan for the week. I'll just restart from the top. I feel like that might be the money move. Oh, I got my head in the clouds. Goatee AJ is crazy. Full Dagestan mode, AJ. You'll tell your picks. I don't have time for Contender Series study. Good luck, Brendo. Hopefully my study was good. It seems like this fight not going the distance is what the folks are most confident in. I remember when Yuri made you shave your beard for 300. Yeah, that was classic. Just watch your oldest video as a fitness journey. Pretty good, bro. Pretty good. I did bench yesterday, bro. I did 300 for 5 and 320 for 2. Failed on the third. Honestly, as a barber, bro, all you need is a trim or even a taper on the sideburns. That's fair. Yeah, it's a little messy right now. I know. Imagine shaving the Dagestan beard, then Ank loses. I will consider going Dagestan mode for the fight companion. We'll see. We'll see what I do. All right. I want to get back to the breakdown side of things. I want to get back to the gambling side of things. Damn, the fucking spreads are close. All right. So for this fight right here, I like fight ends inside distance. I don't know why the ends inside distance is better value than the under 2.5. That must be a mismark. If it's available, take advantage of it. And then looking towards finishing, I think Jourdain could catch him in a sub. Obviously, he has a boxing background. KO is live too. And Diaz could end up winning by finish. I think this is more of a 50-50 fight than the odds suggest. The odds are a little too wide, in my opinion, for Luis Jourdain. He opened up at plus 130. I like the main event odds for this fight. I would say this is much more of a coin flip. And I like the inside distance or fight ends inside distance line as opposed to anything else. I think we got a violent fight between two guys that are going to absolutely put it on the line. Magno has to be the value play. I don't see it 2-1. Agreed. I appreciate the $2 too. I don't think a Jourdain money line is worth it at minus 200. You could consider maybe if you wanted to go over a round and a half, especially because, you know, it's the bantamweight division. It's like less likely of a first round finish, but both of these guys are violent finishers. They're both on 3-fight win streaks and both have 3-fight finish streaks. So fight ending inside distance, I think it makes sense. No, it's actually his little brother. It's actually his younger bro. I'm going to see what the chat is thinking. Chat is slightly on Jourdain with 57% of the people picking Charles Jourdain in this one. Okay. 57%. Oh. The Jourdain brothers. Is this card a favorite sweep? I mean, it could be. Listen, with Contender Series, I also have to tell you there is a, variance element to it. That this is their biggest test. The nerves are at an all-time high. The pressure is at an all-time high. And shit can go sideways very quickly. All right, main event poll is going to get lugged out there. We're going to talk about this main event. I'm very curious. I'm doing great, Doug. Life is great, man. We're about to talk the main event odds. All right. Main event is Vitor Costa versus Damian Pinas. And I am picking Damian Pinas to get the win. I do believe that Costa is scary. He's an aggressive power striker who is very much violence first. I have to say, one element of this fight that makes me pick Damian Pinas is he is a guy that has shown comeback ability. He has been taken down, losing fights, controlled, and just seems to always find his way back into fights. Now, he's sitting around a minus 130 line. I agree with him being a slight favorite because of that comeback ability. Definitely close odds because of a, high variance of what could be. Costa hits hard. Costa's aggressive, but Costa's hittable. Very Muay Thai-esque Brazilian brawler style. Comes with, the head on the center line, whereas Pinas does seem to have better technical boxing, though it's crazy aggressiveness. It's wild. He's got a lot of power in his straight right. Something about Pinas that I really like is cardio, and I like his kind of never say die mentality. I mean, this guy's in terrible spots on the ground, finds a way up. Keeps coming. You beating him up, you think you got him, he doesn't stop. He has comebacks, man, and he's got the God-given gift of power. I think Costa could win early portions of the fight and then get overzealous, over-aggressive, and then caught, potentially even gassing out. I'm going to go with Damian to win. Money line is minus 132 if you like the money line. Fight probably does end inside of the distance at minus 1,000. Pinas to win ITD is minus 115. Now, note that Baba Yaga has 6 KO wins opposite just 1 submission win. So more often than not, he's knocking people out. On the side of Vitor Costa, he has 3 KO wins, 3 submissions, and 2 decisions. So, possibility of maybe Costa looking to get it to the ground. I think that the athleticism and get-up game of Pinas could be an element of this fight that's tricky. I got Campbell, Vagabond finishes, and last 3 fights I'm riding with the dogs for value. Could end up on Pinas live bet, and if he's down round 1 and plus 300, he definitely will lose the first round. He's live to lose the first round. Usually he's losing fights and comes back. Thank you for the 5, Johnson. I think that the most likely success rate of him is KO. Betting line is plus 115 for the KO. That's not all that exciting. Fight going under a round and a half sucks at minus 210. Does fight start round 2? That's plus 105. There's a possibility that this fight starts round 2, though. It's just 5 minutes of sweaty madness, man. 4-fight first round finish streak for the side of Costa. Pinas on the opposite side has won his last 2 in the first round, but in June of last year, he got a second round finish of Carlos Matos. But he's only been in the second round 2 times as a pro. I like Pinas to win inside distance. I think it's a violent fight. I'm going to pick Pinas to get the win. I feel like this is going to be aggressiveness off rip. So it's like betting the side of fight starts round 2 is going to be a sweaty one, but it is plus 105. Shit, man. Pinas in 5 rounds of sweaty madness is funny as fuck. Chat seems to like Costa a bit more. Costas ran people over. True. True. It's a good fight, man. Damn good fight. Damn good fight. Fun main event. I don't know if either guy's ready for the UFC. Note that Costa was actually supposed to fight Gondra at light heavyweight, which is kind of crazy. I think he would have got knocked out there. This is going to be a wild one. I think Pinas wins. Zin J. Penis J is crazy. Chat seems to like the Costa side a bit more. Betting on this fight, I mean, you're playing with fire, man. You're playing with fire. It's a fucking wildfire bet on this matchup here. Dana White's Contender Series so low level. Got to take plus money if it's close. What's up, BG? Thank you, Johnson, for $2. True a lot of the times. Do you go for fight starts round 2? I could see this fight starting round 2, but I don't know, man. With this main event, I think Pinas is going to knock him out, but it's only plus 115, so less lucrative on the gambling side. Kind of feels like maybe a stay away. Pinas KO plus 115. Fight starts round 2 plus 105. Maybe. Right now, my 3 favorites are Campbell inside distance, Vagabov, and De Silva over a round and a half, and then Jourdain and Diaz does not go the distance at minus 160. Let me check this out. Let me go to best fight odds real quick. All right, let's see if we were to parlay. So over 1.5 rounds, around minus 165. Campbell inside the distance, around minus 160. You get plus 160. So Campbell inside distance and Vagabov De Silva over 1.5 is plus 160. If you then go Magno, Diaz, and Jourdain, the fight does not go the distance. The odds at minus 142 is a good deal at FanDuel, but probably not going to find it as that good of a tag. Plus 313 for those 3. I kind of like that. And then if you felt like you wanted to touch some of the lines I feel maybe less enthused about, you could go, if you want to risk it, Kubanza and Avidraz fight starts round 2 plus 616. And if you want to go Pinas to win on the KO prop, you would get plus 1475. If you want to go fight starts round 2 there, you get plus 1432. This could be a little D-Gen Savage play. You could go Pinas just straight on the money line as well. If you don't want to touch anything crazy, you just want to go Pinas, Campbell. You could go Campbell, Vagabov, Sox though. Campbell and then the over 1.5 there is minus 105. If you don't want to touch any like high risk methods, Bogno decision makes more sense. It's bantamweight. True, but I think it's going to be a violent fight. Thank you for the 2. Like I get the mentality of bantamweight. You like fight to end around 1 more? Okay. Shit, bro. We got some wild ass fucking fights on this card. My favorite is Vagabov over 1.5 with De Silva. Campbell inside distance. That right there is my favorite 2-leg. And you'll get plus money for it. It's basically a pick 'em when you're telling us to pick the guy with less impressive performances or experience. Then pick the other side, Nathan. I'm not telling you to do anything. I'm just telling you what I'm thinking. I'm not telling you. I'm just having a conversation about it. You don't have to. You can bet everything different than me. Ooh, 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 ooh. Ooh, Vagabov. Vagabomb. Vagabomb. Chat's taking cost in the main event. The Aussie fight getting canceled sucks. Is there any betting lines that you guys like that I didn't mention? For me, though, I really do like the over 1.5 in this fight with Campbell inside distance. At plus 160, I just like this value a lot. And it seems likely. But you can get minus 105 and still have a great play. So there's still great ways to make it. I'm going to look at Hard Rock Bet real quick. I want to see how the lines compare. Because Hard Rock Bet is known for having shittier lines. All right, let's see. All right. Oh, wow. They actually have minus 165 for the Vagabond fight. But they have 5-1 odds for the Campbell fight instead of minus 450. You still get plus 161. So that's pretty good. Yeah, DraftKings definitely the best, but by me, we're limited. What's Alvadra's KO on your end? Mine only has inside distance. If you want to go KO for Alvadra's is going to sit in a variance, of course, but around the range of plus 350. So very good line if you like him by KO. Thank you for the $2, Johnson. Oh, I saw the Simpsons 2 movies announced, bro. I'm excited as hell for that. Hell yeah. It's going to be great. The Simpsons is great, man. The TV show versus the movies, I like the movies more. It's crazy. They really did 20 years later. They brought it together. All right, chat. What do you think about my parlay? Campbell and the over 1.5 in the Vagabond fight, or if you want more value, Campbell inside distance and over 1.5 in the Vagabond fight. You need to pay the rent parlay. We're paying the rent with Contender Series. Jesus. All right, we got to go Campbell inside distance, over 1.5 in the Vagabond fight. And then I guess you got to go. Fuck, man. I like this. This fuck. I feel like the Cubanza fight's really live to start round 2. And I think Pinas is live for the win, but it'd be a comeback. He could get knocked out. I think Jourdain pulls through, but it's going to be a violent fight. I like the 2-leg the most, bro. Jourdain Campbell 2-legger. I prefer the over 1.5 Vagabond and Campbell inside distance personally. I like this plus 160 tag. That's the line that really makes me feel good. Like, yeah, I played a little skate, but I'm still on the tutorial, bro. That's funny, bro. They said we won't take 20 years or releasing it a few days before. That's ironic as fuck. Also, chat, we're at 53 likes. Can we get 60 likes up in here for the in-depth Contender Series betting breakdown? Because I went savage mode for you guys. I went true savage mode. Dun, 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 dun. Veg and Campbell sub and Jordan Kubanza by KO plus 4982. What a savage play, Herb. It's going to be around plus 160 Gucci Mamba. It's a pretty good parlay, I think. Johnson, thank you for the $10. Put this $10 on Alvidraz Magno money line, or you go 0-5 tonight with the Johnson curse. Ride with me. Hey, thank you for the 10. I got to bet it. You know, YouTube takes a 30% tax, so really I only have about $7 to play on it. I appreciate you for the 10, bro. Generous dono, man. Much love. You thought you were done with the skate tutorial, then you tried to play again when I was off the cut water. That didn't go too well. I gave up. There's a hell of tutorials. I guess you got to just ride through. I don't know. It's not like the OG skate, but at least it's free. At least it's free, bro. Like, you can't be mad about free. If it's free, it's good for me. If it's free, it's good for me. Listen, I'll keep the Contender Series betting up for a few more minutes. If you guys have any, you know, more bets you want to see, you have any different takes, we can discuss whatever you'd like. But I definitely feel highly confident in Campbell and the over in the Vagaball fight. I like that play the most. Certain two legs just jump to me. Oh, on PC, you can skip them? Damn, bro. They fuck us on the fucking console. What the hell? What the hell? What the hell? Yeah, Doug. Johnson, thank you for the 5. I'll be back here tonight when the Johnson parlay hits. Here's to make it 10. Godspeed. Hey, Johnson, you're a generous guy. You've been donating all stream. I got nothing but love for you. See you tonight. Yes, I'll be live for the full card tonight. So we'll see what comes to fruition, man. I hope my 2-leg parlay hits. Skate 4 is free, yeah. Skate 4 is free. Skate 4 is free to play. Skate 4 is free to play. Let's be real. We don't need your picks, agent. We're riding with Braden. No offense. I'm not offended. Listen, go with Braden. I don't care. Why would I be offended, bro? You guys are tuning into my show and enjoying my content. Strain rainbow belts or Bushido? Go Bushido. Bushido. You want to start a big tit fight league? Busty bitches throwing fists. Nothing better than it, bro. That's great. Big tit fight championship. Diaz, Vagabov, Campbell, Avidraz, Pinas. There we go. If Avidraz knocks out Kubanza, he really is the second coming of fucking Muhammad Ali. I got Demba set under 20.5 significant strikes plus De Silva under 24.5. Huh. Interesting. Yeah, I can see both of them on their back, so that could be a solid call, Ben. Rapid fire the full card picks. All right. I'm going Finchman style. Rapid fire predictions. All right. In the first fight of the night, I got Vagabov, and I like the over 1.5. Second fight, I got Campbell, and I really like Campbell inside distance. Third fight, I got Kubanza. I think the fight could start round 2. I think the fight could even go over a round and a half, but both guys are violent finishers, so be prepared to sweat. Co-main event, I got Jordan. I think he's live for the win by a club and sub, but he is a pro boxer as well as an MMA fighter. But he got that Jordan Gilly, and I think he can handle Magno Diaz with a big height and reach advantage. But obviously, Magno Diaz is a crazy dude from Fight Nerds, so fight does not go the distance. Seems pretty nice. And then main event, I got Pinas over Costa. I think he's going to be able to find the right hand. He's got a good comeback ability. I could see Costa winning early, gassing, getting knocked the fuck out. So that's why I'm going Pinas. There we go. Those are those rapid fire picks, man. Rapid fire picks from your boy. That's where the head is at. That's where the mind is at. That's the strength of the fucking soul. The strength of the savage. Oh. Or knocking their opponent out in violent fashion. I'll take either. I respect it, Ben. I respect it, Mr. Strong Man. The double DFC. The double DFC. Double D Fighting Championship. Big titties on deck. What's the 4 most confident? My most confident picks on this card, if I had to go in order, I would go the over 1.5 in the Vagabov fight as well as Vagabov. So that's 2 picks. I would go Campbell, obviously, and I do like Campbell inside distance. I would also go towards Pinas to win. And then outside of that, I mean, I worry about some of these other ones, but fight doesn't go distance with Jourdain and Magno Diaz. It's a less on the money line, more on the methods of results, you know? PFL blind picks. I don't even want to do it. I'll just look real quick. I don't know, man. You know what it is? It's also, I don't really care. I don't know. There's a Byron to who got fight got canceled, dude. Now it doesn't matter. I'll check my DM right now, bro. I don't know, dude. Nurmagomedov, Anderson. I'd like to see JJ Wilson with the upset. Don't know if he'll get one, though. Colgan probably wins. I feel like, dude, it could be a favorite sweep. I'm rooting for Dovletsan to knock Corey out, though. Oh, yo, guys, what'd you think of the Contender Series in-depth betting breakdown for today? It's a good idea, huh? I think it's a nice element. Expect it for the next 2 cards. But I think we did find a good 2-leg parlay. Very good 2-leg. You see it on the screen, bro. At plus 160, this one calls me. Keep it up. Thank you, Curtis. I appreciate you, bro. Bang, bang, bang. Bam, bam, bam. Yeah, man, it's the big one. Dropping the heat, son. It's the big one dropping the heat. What's crazy that people really just bet whatever people tell them. Critical thinking is dying in America. Listen, I've always said, do your own research, see where it lines up with mine. I went 8 out of 9 on a plus 11,300 NFL parlay last night. Jamar Chase receiving yards blew it all. Damn, Jeff Dissetel, you would have been fucking living lavishly if so. A lot of people think Campbell decision. I think he could get Dembasek out of there, bro. But if he does get a decision, then hey, fuck it. You could go the money line of him with the over in the first fight. There's still ways you can spin it, you know? But he's a confident pick. Campbell should go out and handle business. Wow, we just spent 55 minutes talking Contender Series. Incredible. 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 Contender series. Lay it on the motherfucking line. Dude, I'm excited for tonight, man. I see myself with some good leans. I see myself with some good ideas. I see some good props. I don't know. I like it all. I'll write it out in chat what I wrote down, just so you guys can see it. I would say in order of confidence, first the top two, and then the other three, as possibilities, but less exciting. Contender series parlay, yeah. Campbell, the over 1.5 in the Vagaball fight, or Campbell inside distance with the over 1.5 in the Vagaball fight. But this is what I'm kind of thinking here. These type of leans here. If I had to give you in-depth talk about everyone, in-depth prop looks about the whole card. Oh. You love Tuesdays solely because of Contender Series? Respect. I respect it a lot, my brother. Bum, 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 bum. Bam, 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 bam. Bet intelligently on Contender. It's high risk of variance, but I think it happens. You just gave the sauce to betting tonight in the betting Discord. Let's go, Braden, Mr. Gambling Savage. He's not trained out of Aruba, though. He's working in Brazil. He works out with Nova União, actually. The Baba Yaga show. In his corner is André Petneris. So I think he's pretty well trained, dude. You took a fat dab. Enjoy yourself. Thing about contenders, literally anything can happen. Straight facts, bro. The risk of chaos is always there with Contender Series, but my goal is to find good lines through the chaos. Does it happen every time? Maybe. WAJ, the most humble savage in the game. Thank you, Hollow Heretic. Guys, we're about to hit the 1 hour mark. I'd like to match the likes with the time stream. So let's get 60 likes up in here. You've been using AI for NFL. If you prompted it right, it's accurate as fuck. I didn't know that. That's good, Jeff. Shit. Yeah, Brady, you sound crazy, but you've been right with the fucking Contender Series scripts. Thank you for over 60 likes. Thank you. I saw BSD and Benil, man. It's a hard pick for me. I feel like Benny could get him, but BSD looks so good against Hoofy. I don't know yet. I don't know. Oh. Bro, I got to pee so bad, but I'm trying to hold it in. I think I got to go piss, guys, real quick. I'm going to pee my fucking pants if I don't. I'll be right back. I was a much needed pee. Much needed piss break. Much needed piss break. Much needed piss break. Oh. Much needed piss break. Much needed piss break. Oh. Yeah. 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 I think Vagabov and Silva goes over a round and a half. Does it definitely go 2 rounds? I'm unsure. Unsure about that. Want me to drop a Discord link again? Let me fucking grab it. The Discord link is now up on the members tab. So if you just got a gifted membership, you want to join the Discord, link is there. Ooh. Hey, shout out to Brandon St. Julian for becoming a member. I appreciate you. Let's go. Big W. Big W to Brandon St. Julian. Oh. Brandon St. Julian's a savage. Yeah, Jeff, join the Discord. If you just got gifted a membership, the link is in the members tab or the just post tab. Just go there. Have I ever thought about doing collabs with other analysts? I do it with Mike Finch. I'm doing good, man. I'm doing good. But I don't know. I'm AJ dialed in, Jay. I'm taking care of business, Jay. Exactly. I got Vagabov, Campbell, Diaz plus 278. You got balls, dude. You scared of the over-unders? I sometimes love the over-unders, man. Like the Vagabov one I like. Contender Series has violent fights, but their matchup is interesting. W to Ripsky Enjoyer. Absolutely. He knows what's up. He knows what's up. Thoughts on Vitor Costa? I mean, he's powerful. He's got aggressive, like Brazilian Muay Thai with big punches, but seems hittable. Not sure just how good he really is. Finch and AJ is like the Batman and Robin goated duo. Let's go, Hollow Heretic. It is the goated duo. I know, only 2 weeks left after this week's Contender Series. But that's okay. Hey, the blessing of it is you'll get me more. I'll be live for lunchtime. I'll be back on business for lunchtime live every Monday now. So gives you guys another live stream to look forward to. We'll get to chop it up every Monday, react, discuss. It adds positive elements. So I'll be bringing the thunder still. I'll be bringing the thunder still. I'll be bringing the thunder. Bro, I'm fucking cold, man. I have this AC unit now in here. It's the opposite of how it used to be. It is Charles Jourdain's baby brother, yes. I will do Christmas decorations just for you, Doug. If Albatross straight hits, I roll through the winnings into a Diaz straight money line bet. Respect, Braden. How many Diet Cokes you drink today? This is my first one. I just figured I'd drink it during the stream, you know? It's enjoyable. It's enjoyable to have. Hey, I'm doing well, Useless. Today should be fun. I'm looking forward to it. It's a blessing. De Silva has 9 sub wins, bro. His sub prop is plus 1,800 on DraftKings. Really? Jeez. The thing is, though, it's lower level guys. Vagabov, I feel like he's going to be hard to tap. Which siblings have the best duo in the UFC? I mean, all time, I feel like Diaz brothers lore is unmatched. Have you not been smoking, AJ? I've been great. I haven't been smoking in 55 days today. I feel fantastic. I don't plan on going back, actually. I'm just AJ off the Ripskis, Jay, man. And I feel good. Michael, like Jacek brother might be better than him. I think his brother is. Cesare seems to be like everything Michael has, plus more, and youth and size. I think Vagabov might try hard to force the grappling and get caught. Might be worth it if you're looking for a D-gen sprinkle for a guy with good subs. I like that over 1.5. You 6 weeks, no Ripskis? Congrats, Thai Nation. Congratulations. Yeah, tomorrow makes 8 weeks for me. Magno Diaz is a fighting nerd. Yes. I'm picking Luis Jourdain over Magno Diaz, but it's definitely a dogfight. But I like Jourdain. The Walker brothers, that's true. The Basharat brothers, but really only one has that wow factor. Vog's last loss was a sub, true. She's, I think that De Silva's a little young. He's probably 2 years shy of a proper Contender Series fight. If he wins, though, fuck, man. He's Charles Oliveira prospect, so. The brother and sister in the UFC, Melissa Martinez and Victor Martinez. But I think Melissa got cut. Fighting nerds like to show off KOs, and Jourdain brothers are known for no chins. Listen, the baby Jourdain's different. The younger brother is normally better. I got high hopes for baby Jourdain. I think baby with Jourdain is going to look good. You take online class in your biology class, got me dissecting a rat. Shit's disgusting. Got me feeling like Jeffrey Dahmer without being gay. That's crazy. That's funny as fuck, man. They sent a rat to your house. You had to dissect at home. Yeah, the Tracy Cortez brother did fall short. Yeah, Antonina Shevchenko. She was in the UFC a bit. That is fucking crazy. Chat, I want to get 70 likes to close out the stream, by the way. So make sure you guys hit that like button. Work so hard, forgot how to vacation. Sergio and Anthony Pettis. Well, now Sergio's in PFL. He fights on what? Friday? Saturday morning? I'm late to the party. Do we have a 2-leg lock this week? I like Campbell and the Vagabov over 1.5, or Campbell inside distance in the Vagabov over 1.5. We did Cats. Extra credit at the end of the year was to remove the spinal cord from the spine without damaging it. That's fucking crazy. Jesus, yeah, not my type of shit. Enjoy your biology class, bro. I wish you nothing but the best. Yeah, Contender Series is on tonight. Yes. Tonight. Angel brothers is always one who's way more elite at the highest level than the other if they both fight. I mean, the Diaz brothers were close. Don't lock Campbell, bro. Dembasek looks pretty bad. I think Dembasek looks really bad. He's not good. He seems to be very raw. I don't know if I ever dissected anything in biology that I can remember. I think they had cats, but I don't really remember much about it. You think you repressed the memory? Yeah, I think I'm with you, KZ. You think Diaz is a lock? Listen, you got a good underdog if you think he's a lock. A very good dog. You think Campbell could get clipped, but his opponent just isn't good. Dembasek is not good. I don't remember dissecting rats and bully. That was a part of the game. I beat that game too, and I don't remember. You were dissecting girls in school? That's fucking serial killer like. Holy shit. That's kind of crazy. The addition of Contender Series to your weekly series was an excellent decision. Thanks, man. I do enjoy my Contender Series breakdowns. I enjoy my Contender Series content. Who you got for over under 1.5 tonight, big dog? I like the over 1.5 in the Vagabond fight. I think that's pretty likely. Big Nog brothers, true. Almost forgot about them. The Little Nog and Big Nog, the Noguera brothers. I saw Dustin wants to box Nate Diaz for a 12 rounder. He ain't done fighting. He wants to box now. Smart though, because he knows he can make a bag. With Zuffa boxing, anything's possible now. And I'm sure plenty of eyes will be on that fight. I think they should consider making it. I say, why not? What's up, Jay? Gianni loves the line bets. Me, not so much. I think Magno Diaz goes over 27.5 significant strikes. Does he try to grapple and get knocked out? I don't know with Magno. He could definitely get knocked out. He's a little short, very aggressive, but I don't know how he fares at this level, bro. I don't. That's the thing with contenders sometimes. We don't know for sure. Yeah, he's run some dudes over, but I am honestly on the fence with him. Everyone mentioning Sandhagen's height like Merab didn't just beat O'Malley twice. Facts, bro. It's like they forgot that happened. Chat, we're at 75 likes. We might as well push it to 80 likes for the Tuesday stream. Feels like a Monday for me right now. Let's get 80 likes up in here. Let's get 80 likes for the boy. 80 likes for the Savage, bro. In their prime, I think Nate beats Dustin if he fought him the same way he did Cowboy. I don't know, man. I think it would have been a hell of a fight, but I could see Dustin landing some big shots. Dustin can box a hell of a lot better than Cowboy ever could. Yeah, there was Dan Miller and Cole Miller. 3 brothers with Jim Miller family were all in the UFC. I like Guru, but he's obsessed with the John Haidt thoughts. I mean, to be fair, those are some high fucking viewed videos for him, so I see why. Treston Vines steps in to fight Ateba Gatier. Who the fuck is Treston Vines? 10-3, fighting out of Alabama. He's riding a 4-fight winning streak. Okay. Fought August 30th, and he won by first round TKO. All right. Losses to Raheem Forrest, Contender Series veteran. Got knocked out there in 26 seconds. To Bakramajan Marshrapov. Don't know him. And Jalen Fuller. Jalen Fuller previously fought in LFA. He was a 10-2 amateur MMA fighter. He is 29 years of age, 6 feet tall. Interesting. He was scheduled to fight in October against Andreas Trikomitis. Looks like this guy from Greece. Interesting. Interesting. Very interesting. Well, I like the fact they got a Teba fight. Cole Miller's not related to Jim Miller? No way. What? That's crazy, bro. I swear to God, I thought they were related all this time. My whole life, I thought they were three brothers, man. The Miller trilogy. I mean, bro, you can see why I think they're related. They all look alike, too. That's fucking crazy, bro. I didn't even know that. Wow. Yeah, Dan Lozon is the brother of Joe. What the fuck? Damn, I got out experted, bro. I swear to God, all these years I thought they were all brothers, man. Swear. Swear. That's fucking wild. Yeah, it's his brother from another mother, I guess. They do look alike. Thank you guys for 80 likes. I appreciate it. Alexandre Tapori, he's pretty good. The Shamrock brothers were adopted brothers, which is interesting. That's all of us brothers from another mother. True. The whole gang is related, bro. It's going to be a dog night. I think it's going to be a great card today. I'm very excited. It's going to be a fabulous card. And I can't wait for the fucking fight companion. I'm going Jourdain. I'm excited as hell. I mean, Nick Diaz and Nate, depends, bro. They both had good careers in their own ways. I feel like Nick was better, though. I'm hyped for Jourdain's brother. I feel like the little brothers are normally better, which adds to my excitement. Nate Diaz had better performances, though. I would say the UFC career was more explosive, but Nick had that great Strike Force run. Nate's UFC career was better. But like as far as MMA careers, I mean, Nick Diaz was a legit champ in Strike Force. And he probably should have been the interim champ in the UFC. You got a massive lock for me, 2-leg. What is it, parlay piece? What is it? Where's the head at? Where's the fucking head at, bro? What's the massive lock you got for me? The parlay piece, massive lock. It's not just a lock. It's a massive lock. What do we got? What do we got, big dog? What you got for me, big dog? Yeah, now I'm curious. He's making us wait, Gucci Mamba. 2 DCs, like a young Daniel Cormier, bro. That'd be crazy. Baby DC and big DC. Dun, 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 dun. I feel like today was an absolutely savage Contender Series preview. What do you guys think, man? I loved it. I had a lot of fun. Me and my brother. Let's go. John Anik's twin. It's pretty fucking wild that he has a twin brother, man. His voice is slightly different. It's a little more rasp. Who's the best on the ground out of you and your brother? I haven't rolled with him in years. I don't know. I know Justin Gaethje has a twin brother. That's crazy too. Fucking Gaethje clan. Savage Gaethjes. Bana, bana, bana. Bana, bana, bana. Guys, we're at 83 likes. If we hit 90 likes by the hour and 29-minute mark, I'll shadow box. We're 7 away. We got about 3 minutes left to stream it, and then your boy's gonna go eat something. I'm hungry. Bana, bana, bana. Pinas and set KO parlay plus 3,000. I like where your head's at. My dog's doing good. She's sleeping in the other room. She's good, though. She's a good girl. She's a sweet dog, man. Very chill, good attitude. Everything you like out of a fucking dog. Not a guard dog, though, I'll tell you that much, but I don't need a guard dog. But she's good. Pinas and Sek KO. Dude, Sek is trash, bro. She is turning 8 this month, or October, this month coming up. She's a big dog now. I think she's turning 8. I think so. 7 or 8. The guard dog is on the nightstand. Exactly, Casey. That's where the guard dog sits. No barking. Hey, good luck, Mr. Parlay Piece. I think Dembasek is pretty bad, though. You were impressed watching tape on Dembasek? I thought he looked like shit. It's not true, Doug. But it's fun. It's a fun thought experiment, you know? They trying to make it out the hood is crazy. He's from Africa, dog. The one's from fucking Aruba. Dana. Yo, Contender Series Thunder coming with the heat every Tuesday night. These fighters try to catch a victory and avoid defeat. Hey. Try to claw the victory and snatch it out the hands of defeat. Just adopted a dog, perfect except for some insane dog aggression. Working on that. Glad I work out because this guy's strong. Well, Ben, I wish you nothing but the best with your dog. I hope that things go great. First pet ever was a fish named Rocky. From the mountain tops, yeah. Yagwani, it's a real one. Hey, we hit 90 likes, bro. I'm a shadow box for you guys. Shadow box on the evening, on the early stream, man. Yagwan, it's time for the boy, ha. Yagwan, we're here in the bitch. Ba, 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 ba. Oh, yeah. Ba, ba, ba. Ba, 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 ba. Ba, ba, ba. Ba, ba, ba. Ba, ba, ba. Whoa. Ba, ba, boom. Obrigado. Obrigado, chama. Ba, ta, ba. The Diaz slap, bro. We're slapping on him. Pop, 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 boom. Pop, boom. Oh, shit. Oh, shit. It's big Ank time, bro. I'm just addicted to saying Obrigado Shama whenever I do the shadow box. But it is big Ank time. Big Ank time. Big stream time. Guys, I love you, savages. We're back on business with a Contender Series fight companion tonight. And then back on business tomorrow with more content. So keep it locked in with me. Smash the like button on your way out. If it's your first time to the show, subscribe it up. Live every day, bro. Back on business, Jay. See you guys tonight. I'll be live at 8 o'clock, so about 3 hours. Peace, people.